out of practice. Greetings and salutations. What is up, y'all? Gotta turn notifications off. I got a microphone. Y'all let me know if this thing's working. Is this working? Or do I gotta unplug it and just like normal talk? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Talking in my boobs like a dummy. Can you hear me? Feedback and echo. Is it the music maybe? How's it sound now? Can y'all hear me? Do I sound good? I got this stupid microphone. Let me know. I'll unplug it if it doesn't sound good. Hey, Jessie. Tuka Waka. That's my girl. Can you all hear me with this fucking microphone? Someone answer me. Sounds good. Jessie says it sounds good. Astra says it must have been the music. Can y'all hear music or not? Because I'm just impromptu live here. And I got these security cameras that like want to interrupt the fucking video every time something goes in front of the street. Sorry about that. That might happen. But no, it's a slight interruption and it'll come right back as soon as I turn the camera off. What's up, y'all? Y'all, it's been a minute, my practice. I don't know what to say. I'll get back into it. Get back in the swing. New house, everybody. Everybody see that? I got a new house. Got a new shop. This is the temple room. This is where I will have clients that come and see me for readings or work or whatever. Will be in this room on this beautiful couch. Got everybody in here. It's fucking awesome. My house is amazing. Yes, Marlene, you better get your fucking ass down here. Thank you, Jessie. I tried to go a little bit more high tech for the lives. I got a microphone. I got a nifty little like camera stand, so like it's not gonna be falling over. Hopefully, knock on marble. we're gonna have a little bit smoother things. I got a light too. It's like a ring light. It's supposed to like light me up, but I don't think I really need it in here, which is where I'll be doing all my lives from this spot. Y'all have been working so hard. I am fancy. I've been working my fucking ass off, y'all. You don't even know. This move was the hardest thing I ever done in my life. And the number one lesson, I gotta tell y'all, nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Always move in silence. Always move in silence. Number one fucking rule to this shit right here. Always move in silence. Well, thank you, Marlene. When you fucking get your ass down here. Y'all, Marlene got a channel now. Marlene has a channel. She uploaded her first video yesterday. She's like piping little soap roses for her little soap cupcakes. If y'all have not checked out Marlene's fucking soap, y'all better go over there. SoCal Sorcery, M. Lopez soaps are the fucking bomb. The only soaps I use from here on out. Hey, who's that? Felis Antennas, say Creole Conjure Witch. Hello. It's been a while. I don't remember you, but it has been a while. I'm live, Ancient Visions. Hi, yes, I'm here. I told y'all I'd be back. This move was fucking hell. It was hell. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, y'all. Hardest thing. But I'm so blessed. My dream. Y'all heard me talking, man, for 2 years on my YouTube channel that I was gonna have a hobby farm. I was gonna move south. I was gonna do all this shit. Well, guess what? Oh yeah, it's happened. I got new ink. I got new. I got all kinds of shit going on, y'all. I have been so fucking busy. Y'all don't even fucking know. Y'all don't even fucking know. So fucking busy. This microphone is like stupid. I don't know. Is it working good? Is it better without it? I don't fucking know. I'm new to this tech shit. I don't know. Went through this move like a champ. Minimum crying. There was actually a lot of crying. There's a lot of fucking crying, man. I'm smoking again. You can't tell I'm coughing. This move was so stressful. I started smoking again. This was no joke, but this is the last move ever. Ever, ever. I will never have to do this again. Thank you, Jesse. Yes, it's badass. I love it. I love it. Yes. You can't go that low, but yes, it's fucking badass. Um, y'all see I got, oh god, I can't get the angle. I got my fucking, my prenda on my arm. I got all kinds of shit going on. I've been so busy. Did you all see the video of the new shop? Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. It was difficult. Last move every damn time. No, this is the last move. This is my forever fucking home right here. This is everything I wanted. As soon as spring breaks, I'm gonna get my chickens. I'm gonna get all my shit I wanted to do. Start the hobby farm, start the big garden. I mean, I'm fucking gung fucking ho, and I love my house. I love it. I'm so blessed. Some of you are friends with me on Facebook, some of you aren't because I don't accept anybody I don't fucking know on my Facebook, but some of y'all have seen the fucking pictures and the house is incredible. It's amazing balls, I'll tell y'all. It's almost 3,000 square feet. Not a stitch of carpet in this place. I fucking love it. I have a separate room for like my shop and my sewing and you know where I'm gonna do my work. I have a separate room here for my spirits and my temple. We even have a separate guest room that's just for guests. I mean, Conjure, absolutely. You better get your butt down here too. I'm waiting on you. I already met Marlene's ass. You gotta get your ass down here. Vacation. Yeah, that cold. Y'all up in there fucking cold, man. It's actually been pretty cold down here. It's like 50. That's cold for down here. It's so funny too because everybody be running around. It's 50, like 58, 60. Like it's not that fucking cold. Well, for down here, it's fucking cold. Hi, Joyce. Everybody down here running around like a fucking winter coat on and shit, and it's like 65, 50. Like, damn, y'all crazy. They're like, we're cold. April. I think we're shooting for March, honey. If you want to come, and I think you want to come. I'm gonna fly my fucking Padrino down here. He gonna bless the place. And we're gonna do a lot of work and get some shit done. And hopefully that's gonna be happening around March. Maybe he'll go live with me. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. March it is. March. We're shooting for March. Get y'all, well, not you, because you're in California, but at least get him out. Fucking cold, you know. He's fucking in that north winter shit. I'm so excited to be back, y'all. I am so happy. I can't even fucking describe how happy I am and how much I love my home. And it's my home. My fucking home. I'm not renting. The bank doesn't own this shit. I fucking own this shit. I fucking own it. Straight out. I don't pay no mortgage. All I gotta do is pay my fucking bills every month. This shit is mine. Nobody's fucking taking it. Forever. Love it. And I love it. I love the fucking house. I got my very first, I know y'all don't fucking care, but I got my very first like brand new washer and dryer set. Fucking amazeballs front load. I've never had a brand new washer dryer in my life, so it's like amazing for me. My birthday is coming up, and I got me some robot vacuums because I tell you what, man, almost 3,000 square feet. Did my music stop? I gotta put that shit on a loop or something. I have it set up like I have Bluetooth in here speakers, but like I can't run the music on those speakers while I'm doing a video. So I have to set up something out. This is like some fucking Halloween CD I made like 10 years ago. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Astro. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking blessed. And I know y'all don't want to hear me sitting here. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking blessed. But it's true. But that's not what y'all are here for. But I just. It's fucking amazeballs. I got all my peoples in here. All my shit set up. Everybody's happy. But I tell y'all something. There is one issue with this house, which I have not encountered. Well, first off, I gotta tell y'all, this place was fucking packed. Packed to the fucking balls of the walls with fucking spirits in this fucking shit. Big time. I mean, I even seen orbs and shit in all the pictures that were on the, listing on Zillow or what the fuck ever. I was looking at the pictures of this house, and it was just like orbs fucking in every fucking picture, and even outlines of some fucking shadows and shit. I seen a couple. I know I got a man and a woman. I know I got caca spirits, right? I got a couple. I got a teenage female. She's smaller than the other ones. And there's like another motherfucker in here that I haven't even pinned that fucker down yet, but he's not cool. The very first night here, I mean, bangs, whispers, voices, cabinets opening and shutting, doors opening and shutting. I mean, it was madness in here, and I've been here for a minute, y'all. Like, I've been here for a minute, and cause moving silence, man. I had to get all my shit set up. I had to get my people right. I had to get my protections down. And I'm still working on some shit, and I gotta get all that shit in place before I tell anybody what the fuck, is going on. While your fucking guard's down, that's why you move in silence. What part of the country are you in? I mean, I am in the deep fucking south. Deep south. So yeah, I had to do some massive cleansings. How old is the house? It was built in 1955, but I'm getting to this. Massive fucking cleansing. Like I had to literally cleanse 2-3 times a day for like 2 weeks straight in different ways with different things. And I've been working hard, y'all. Ran most of the shit out. But there's two things. First off, the people that own this house were like really haughty-caughty for where I'm at. Like, they were ritzy for this part of the fucking country. They owned like half the block, basically. They own 2 businesses next door, which they've sold. They own the business across the street. Hell, the fucking street, like, beside my house is named after them. These people were like big time haughty-caughty, and they were not liked because they were so big time haughty-caughty. Central Oklahoma, cowboy Native American spirits on the trail. Yeah, you can get it. So the first thing I found out was there was some major witchcraft thrown on this house because of the people that lived here, and that was one thing that I could not figure out before we moved in. With thank you, Root Doctor Blackbird. Was if the spirits that were packed in here were attached to the people, or if they're attached to the house. I found out when I moved in, it's the fucking house, not the people. I mean, some of them went with the people, but a lot of them stayed. So first off, because these people were not popular, somebody threw some major fucking caca juju on this house and on this property, and that has taken a lot of cleaning up. The second thing, which is a good thing and a bad thing, it's going to be a good thing in a minute, but there is a creek that starts at the edge of the property and actually runs directly under the house. And I haven't figured out where it comes out yet, though. But I can see where it comes in. It goes directly under the house. And I have not dealt. I lost y'all. God damn it. Wait a minute, see if anybody can come back or I'll start a new one. Okay, you're still here. It says I got, okay, there's 3. Alright, everybody come back. The fuck? The fuck? I had like a whole bunch of people in here. Everybody needs to come back. 6, come on, climb it up. Come on, y'all, come back. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That's never happened before. See, I'm telling you. Another thing that was crazy going on. All my electronics are turning themselves on. Like, literally, I could not turn my fucking TVs off. Like, I would turn them off, and like a minute later, they'd come back on. I'd turn it off, and a minute later, come back on. It did that all night for one night. It did it all fucking night. And half during the day, and then like halfway through my cleansing for that day, everything stopped. The TV in the living room was doing the same thing at the same time. Both TVs were popping on, and I could not turn them off. The one in the living room did the crazy thing though. It turned on, and the DVD player also turned itself on. And it started playing the DVD that was in the fucking DVD player. That's like crazy. I don't even have a remote for the DVD player. Like, you literally, I have to get up and push the buttons on the fucking thing to make, like, turn it on and make it work. It was doing shit all by itself. We've been having mad activity. That stuff has pretty much ceased as of this point. But I was talking about the creek. There is a creek that runs directly under my house. The energies that are with me are big time water. I'm a water sign. A lot of the spirits I have received in traditions are water spirits. Like, I'm Appalachian witch. You know, we do the dowsing and the water witching and shit. I mean, like, I do like a lot of water shit, but I have never dealt with anything like this. I've never had to. So I don't have any experience dealing with this type of energy with a creek running directly underneath your house. So I've had to call some of my elders and come up with a game plan basically on what to deal with this creek. The first elder I spoke to warned me that this creek is causing illness, like physical illness. And the people that have lived here previously, which goes right along with why they sold the place. The woman, her husband, is like now an invalid. He's on hospice, like he's gonna die any day. So it's like she's selling off properties and stuff. So I can see, that went right along what he said in his reading, that it causes physical illness, and that I really need to rein in this energy and get it under control before, everybody that's living here now starts getting sick, like me and my husband. And then I talked to my padrino, and we've kind of come up with a game plan on the beginning of how to get this thing under control. My first job was I had to make some dowsing rods, which I just finished, and they're in the process of being blessed by my ancestors. And I'm going to walk through the house and the property and actually figure out the trajectory of the creek as it goes through under the house, like exactly where it's at and which way it goes. I kind of have a feeling that I already know the trajectory just by where certain spirits wanted to be. I kind of feel like they're like right above it, like because they wanted to be like at this spot. So I kind of already know the trajectory, but I'm gonna map it out with some dowsing rods, figure out the exact trajectory. The second step is going to be certain protections that need to be placed at certain places along the trajectory of it through the house, at the beginning where it comes in, and try to sway this energy in a certain way that I can actually kind of utilize it with some of the spirits and what I got going on here. If I can tweak the energy just right, and I know it's going to take a lot of tweaking because I don't have any experience in this. Now, I've never had to deal with a creek running under somebody's house. Like this is all new to me. And it's going to take quite a bit of tweaking. But if I can tweak the energy just so, it should be kind of like a power up. It should be like a mega boost to some of the shit I got going on over here. So that is our current task right now. We're gonna try and tweak the creek and at least get it under control. That it's not going to cause illness. Now I don't know how many of y'all know much about water witching and the power of running water and the lore behind it all. But many cultures believe now there's two kind of different points of views on this that contradict each other. Some cultures believe that spirits don't like running water, that they can't cross it. Um, all kinds of stuff like that. Kind of like the same thing with the iron around the graveyard. Like if there's a creek or some running water or something, like spirits can't cross that. In some cultures, they believe this. In other cultures, they believe that the dead and spirits love the water. They live in the water and it's full of them, which is kind of along my traditions and what I kind of feel. In my personal experience, that's kind of the way it is. I've never really ran into a spirit that wouldn't cross running water, in my experience. So, from my standpoint right now, this creek running directly under the house is acting basically like a magic carpet. It's a magic carpet ride for all these spirits to just come right in when whatever the fuck they want to do. It's just, it's just gonna bring them all the fuck in here, which is not a good thing. I don't mind spirits, but I got a full house. I got a full fucking house. I commandeer other ones, somebody sends something over here, like, I'll fucking take that shit, and I build a fucking army. But I got enough. I don't really need some wonky donkey, crazy spirits that I'm not familiar with or are not working for me or I don't have a pact with or whatever. Just having a free fucking carpet ride through my fucking house and, whatever. So that's not good. This is going to take a lot of work. I also have a feeling that there might be a block in the fucking creek too. I gotta figure out where it comes out at, which I have yet to do. But I have a feeling because the house has slightly shifted in all these years. Like I said, it was built in 1955. The foundation has slightly shifted to the left a little bit, and I have a feeling that it's kind of caused a little bit of slowing down or blockage of the water running somewhere along the fucking house, and that's not good either. We don't need blockages. If we want anything, we want it free fucking flowing. We don't want anything blocked and stuck here. So there's a lot of fucking work to be done, a lot of fucking divination, a lot of things have to be made, and a lot of tweaking has to be done. Um, I'm gonna be doing this for like a long fucking time till I get it tweaked just right and get everything done. It needs to be done. But the basic stuff is down. No, the spirits live there. Exactly. That's my standpoint on stuff too. In my traditions, that's the way we think too. Some traditions think that they can't cross running water. I don't know. That's not my experience. Looks like I see on the face on the left of my side right eye. You're always seeing faces in my curtains, girl. You're forever seeing faces. Creek running along the ley lines. My grandma used to douse water witching. Yeah, dousing is like in my fucking heritage. Like, I remember doing it when I was very small. Like, small. Like, probably probably not even teenage years. But I haven't had to do it in a long time because I just haven't had the need to. Like, I haven't had to use that skill. Like, I have not had to call to do any kind of dowsing or water witching in a long time. In a long time. And in fact, the first elder I spoke to, he said, "Oh, you got to get the water witching." I said, "Well, I'm out of practice." He's like, "Oh, you're gonna get good at it. Trust me." Because I don't have a fucking choice now. Now I got to deal with this shit. I got to learn a lot of new fucking things about this shit because it's something I don't have fucking experience in. God damn it, I'm smoking again. I'm gonna quit again. I am. As soon as all this stress is fucking off my back. Are you anywhere near the way of the underground where there were tunnels? I don't know. Where I'm at, I can probably safely assume that there's probably a lot of the underground railroad around here. Don't want to tell y'all where I'm at. Let me just read some more comments. Running water is a plus. You got the bear something of yours down there to block the negative energy. Yeah, bury. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things buried. But first I have to make them. And I have to feed them. And there's going to be a lot of things buried. First thing that got to be buried, I got to bury it where it comes in at. There's like a cliff right at the edge of my property, and like it just runs right the fuck in. So I'm actually gonna have to climb down this fucking cliff at the edge of the property and bury some shit down there where it first enters the fucking property. And you think that's a good thing, right? Because water is so much. Water is civilization. Water is life. Without running water and rivers and shit, I mean, civilizations were built on the edges that animals come to it. Like, that's life. That's civilization. That's prosperity. It's fucking water is fucking everything. I'm telling you, and it should be a good thing. If I can tweak it right, it should be an excellent fucking thing. But right now, it's not. I gotta get it tweaked right. If I bury shit at the beginning for protection, if I bury shit at the beginning for like prosperity's flowing through my house, I mean, it can be a really fucking good thing. If the energy's tweaked right, it's just gonna take a lot of work and a lot of fucking tweaking. But once I get it right, see, spirits picked this house. Man, I didn't pick this fucking house. My husband didn't pick this fucking house. Spirits picked this fucking house. This wasn't the house we wanted. We actually put an offer in on another house, next town over, and it was built in the 1800s. A grand fucking Victorian house, man. It had fucking vaulted cathedral ceilings. They were like 12 feet tall. It was an amazeballs fucking house. Had a gorgeous yard, for animals and whatever. And we put in an offer on that house, and the lady like went nuts. Like, seriously. The minute we put in an offer on a house, and mind you, the house had been on the market for almost a year, and they hadn't had a single offer. We were the first offer. And we came in at exactly what the asking price was for the house. Like, what they wanted, we offered. Like, 5 days after we put in our offer, she all of a sudden raised the price on the fucking house, like, big time. And we were like, what the fuck? My realtor was like, what the fuck? He was like, people don't do that. That doesn't happen. Like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? And then, like, a week or two after that, they actually took it off the fucking market. So spirits are basically like, this is not the fucking house for you. They made some crazy shit go on. And this is the house they fucking picked. And there's a reason they picked this fucking house, and I do believe that this creek running underneath it has a lot to do with why they picked this fucking location. It's a very strange location. I mean, it's not, we were talking about getting a farm out in the country, and it's not really in the country. kind of smack in the middle of dead fucking town, but we have no neighbors, which is just crazy. We're right in the middle of town, no fucking neighbors. On this side, we got some business, and over here, there's nothing. There's like an alley that's named after the people that used to own the house and the property and shit, and it's not. We're in the middle of town with no fucking neighbors. It's crazy. And actually, if you're driving down the street, the house sits so kind of far back off the road that unless you know it's here, you kind of just go right past it. Like you don't even really fucking see the house. But it is a big fucking house, which is crazy. They have built onto this house so much, like added and added and added. It's like the Winchester house. That's what it's like. You know, the Winchester whatever house. She kept building this fucking house and like always adding on to it. That's what they did to this house. Like they have added so much to this fucking house. Like I said, it's almost 3,000 square feet. And some of the rooms, like the shop room, you can see that used to be the external wall of the house. There's the guest room inside the closet. You can see where like the original front door of the house was, and the outside, and where they built this room onto this part of that. I mean, it's just like a jigsaw puzzle house pieced together. It's like crazy. The layout's crazy, but it's massive, and it's a really cool, unique house. In fact, when we first started looking at this house online, we put it on the list of houses we wanted to look at, and we called it the Kooky House. That was the name of this house when we first started looking at it. It was the Kooky House. It's just fucking really strange house, and this is the one that they wanted, the Kooky House. Grandma used a forked peach branch and took me with. Oh yeah. My grandfather used to use birch tree branches. He'd pluck them off the fucking trees and shit. Some of my ancestors were Sapmi, and I believe the dead were fish and lived in the water, and they went to the water to honor the dead. Absolutely, and a lot of cultures do that. In fact, a lot of traditions, especially ones I'm in, you don't go to the river, you don't go to the water without having your head covered. It's just like a cemetery. Because there's so many dead and so many spirits that you're not even familiar with that live in fucking creeks and rivers and running water and lakes and all kinds of shit that you don't go without covering your head, protection, like all that fucking shit. The rivers and the water are full of fucking dead. Full of it. That's what I believe anyway. My experience. Gonna have a lot of fun learning all these new things. The music. This is actually we used to do big Halloween displays until all the kids moved out of the neighborhood where I was living, and this is a CD that I mixed for a Halloween display like in 2014 or some 13 or something. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But I always played music, you know, in the displays and everything, and this one we did a pumpkin patch one year, and I built this giant pumpkin king guy. He was like bigger than a house. He was huge, and I'm working with a CD player here, and I don't really have CDs anymore because everything's on MP3s, and you know, so the CDs I have are like my Halloween CDs. Like that's all I got. This one's called Pumpkin Patch. It was a Halloween mix CD that I made like a whole bunch of years ago. I can put this one in. This one is Halloween 2014. Okay, then this one must be older. I'm gonna listen to. This is the Halloween disc from 2014. I'm just trying to get some background shit because I can't play. I have Bluetooth speakers. You can see one kind of lit up back here in the window, but I can't play music on Bluetooth speakers while I'm doing a video for some fucking reason. So what I'm working with right now is a CD player, and I don't, like I'm saying, I don't really have CDs anymore, and I kind of found these in the move, these Halloween ones that I had made, and it's kind of what I got. It's kind of what I'm working with. But when I'm not doing videos, These Bluetooth speakers fucking rock. I got them in the shop too, like they're all fucking linked. And I just fucking I blast shit out over here, man. All through these fucking 2 rooms, just fucking, man, the spirits are digging it. They fucking love it here. Like, everyone is so fucking happy. It's great. Like I said, they picked this house. And I get them fucking, I get the cantos and the mambos going and shit on these fucking loud ass speakers. They're like, yeah, fuck yeah. Let's try this disc. Let's see what's on this one. If it'll even play, because it's kind of fucking fucked up. Ooh, read it. Oh my god! Y'all! This is the Burning Witchcraft CD. I found it. You guys, if you scroll way the fuck down, like the very first or second video ever on my YouTube channel was one of my Halloween displays where I did a burning witch prop in the front yard with like some cloaked guys standing around and shit. And I have had umpteen hundred people over the years ask me about the music and the soundtrack that was playing for that fucking prop. And I just found the fucking CD. That is fucking amazeballs. Fucking amazing. It's not really music though. It's kind of. There she is. Can you hear it? Pretty much cool, huh? Uh-oh, Marlene. Did we have a troll? First chance to catch a live. Just want to say hi. Congratulations on your move, your new house and property. Wishing you many blessings. Thanks so much. Well, thank you, Florence. I think we're going to switch CDs back. Because this one is not really music. At least this one has some music on it. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better on the lives, and with the music, I'm gonna figure out some other way to fucking play music besides Bluetooth and CDs. I used to do it on my TV. I don't have a TV in here, so we just kind of we're winging it. And this was kind of an impromptu live too. I didn't even advertise it. I just kind of was like, hey, I feel like going live. How are the fur bait? Oh, they love it. They fucking love it, man. They are so happy. Especially Gandalf. He's sitting on the other side of the door watching me. No animals in the spirit room. No animals in the temple. No cats drinking my water. No cats knocking my shit off and drinking all the fucking water out my glasses. No animals allowed in the temple. I actually took the door off that was to this room and I put a screen door, an old antique screen door on the room so I can see in and see out and see what's going on and shit's flowing freely, but nobody's coming in. It's fucking amazeballs. I love that I don't have them all out, because at the old place I didn't have a lot of room and like everybody, well not everybody, but a lot of people was in the living room. A lot of altars, ancestors and shit was all out in the fucking living room. It was either there or it was in the cellar. And then I had to go down to my cellar and it was either really hot or really fucking cold. And I had to sit down there for fucking hours doing work and shit, and it sucked. I'm actually really surprised that everybody's kind of getting along. Everybody's so happy that they don't mind actually all being in one room. It's all working out really well, actually, which is fucking incredible. Sorry, I hit something on my phone. I moved it and now your post is hidden. I don't know how to remove it. Marlene! Naughty. Not a troll. Complete accident. Am I going to do more lives? What the fuck you think? Of course I'm going to do more lives. Of fucking course. I'm doing more fucking lives. This one was just kind of... My husband went to bed early. And I'm actually pretty much done unpacking. I have like 3 boxes left. They're in the bedroom. All my people are set up. Protections are down. Shit's gone. House is pretty fucking clean. The shop set up. Oh, the shop was relaunched yesterday, y'all. Y'all know that? The website, the shop is now live again. Y'all know that. I put in so many new products and I'm still adding shit. I'm redoing a lot of my pictures. I got like one of my professional, like photo boxes with backdrop and little light box and like, I'm trying to go like do more professional pictures and stuff for the website. So I'm still working on that, like redoing a lot of the pictures and everything. There's a lot of new fucking products, y'all. If y'all check it the fuck out, because it is live again. Just saying. I don't know. You got abducted for a while. Move in silence, girl. But you knew what was going on. Okay, it's Marlene. Marlene's the problem. Marlene. Marlene's been very busy too. Did you have a question, Joyce, that like she deleted, or like does anybody have any questions? Let me quit fucking tooting my fucking horn. Does anybody have questions? It's been like, it's been like 6 fucking months, right? It has literally been like 6 months since my last live, which is just crazy. I'm out of practice too. Yes, she is clumsy. And yes, she does fall over. Marlene takes a stick with her everywhere she goes, and it's not like a cane, it's like a fucking stick, like a staff, like a wizard staff. And she takes it everywhere because she just fucking falls over. No question, just enjoying the chat. Well, good. Does anybody have any fucking questions? Because I'm just fucking happy, and I've just been kind of rambling on about bullshit. Any questions? Oh, let me tell y'all this other thing that was really cool. Y'all like the fucking ghost stories. Well, I'm telling you, I have to be careful with a road opener. Could you bust up your shit? What does that mean? Do you have to be careful with a road opener? Could you bust up your shit? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. Why would a road opener bust up my shit? I'm confused. Well, she's getting that thought together to make it coherent for me. I'll tell y'all another story. I've been telling you about the activity that's been going on in the house. Before we even got here, I have some very protective ass motherfucking spirits, y'all, and people just don't seem to fucking get it. Tear down what you got. Why would a road opener tear down what I got? I'm still not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm corn fucking fused. So we had to make a couple trips down here to look at houses over the summer. And the one trip we came down, we were in a hotel. And my legs are getting stiff sitting here. I was dead sound asleep, and we had viewed a couple houses that day. In fact, we viewed the old Victorian house that day and a bunch of other houses. And I was sound the fuck asleep, and my husband started freaking the fuck out in the middle of the night in his hotel room. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? What you freaking out about? Apparently, he got up in the middle of the night, and for some reason, this hotel fucked up my reservation, and we had 2 separate, like, double beds instead of, like, one big bed or whatever. But we were kind of enjoying sleeping in our own beds that weekend anyway. But he had the bed that was, like, over towards the window, and I had the bed that was, like, close to the bathroom. Well, I guess he got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and something was in the fucking room with some glowing ass red eyes, apparently. He said about like 3 foot tall, and it just had these glowing ass fucking eyes, and it was at the end of my bed. And he was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Well, when I got up, I always carry shamalongos with me everywhere I go, especially when we're house hunting. I'm throwing fucking shamalongos in every house. I'm like, "This fucking house y'all want." So when I woke up, I started throwing fucking shamalongos, and all night I'm laying there thinking, I'm like, what spirit do I have that's like 3 foot fucking tall and would have like red glowing fucking eyes? And I'm like, this is just fucking weird, right? I recently received a new spirit, and it dawned on me after I started doing some divination. I actually have a spirit right over here. He's looking at me, and he's like 3 foot fucking tall. He doesn't have glowing red eyes right now, but apparently when he's guarding me and manifesting, he has glowing red fucking eyes. And I even called my padrino to like verify what the fuck I'm fucking getting told. I'm like, was it this dude? Was it the bottom of my bed with these red eyes? He was like, you got it. And I'm like, holy shit. My spirits be fucking with people, y'all. Be fucking with people so hard. But they're so fucking protective of me. He was fucking 3 states away, sitting in my garage, right? Like his vessel. But he was fucking at the end of my bed in this hotel and guarding my fucking ass the whole time I was down there. It's crazy. And I love the South, y'all. I love it down here. It's not only like the weather, but like the whole atmosphere is so magical. Like, I can't even describe it unless you like been down here, you live down here, or you like come on vacation or something. Unless you come to the deep fucking South and you've been it and experienced it, the energy is so different, and it's just a very pungently magical energy down here, and I just love it. I feel like I'm fucking home. It's just crazy, and it's so weird because even the state I'm in has no mountains. Y'all know I'm from the Appalachians. It has no mountains, but we were looked at so many different places down here. I have been to so many places down here, driven on so many roads that remind me of home. Like, these are like the same exact looking roads that like I grew up driving on. It's like, it just feels so much like home down here. And it's not the mountains, but the energy and the look of it and the atmosphere is just like the same. It's the same. I feel like I'm fucking home. It's crazy. Y'all gotta come to the South, man. Y'all gotta come down to shit and experience it for yourself, because the energy down here is just. I even my padrino, when I first talked to him and I told him about all the activity in my house, like, I gotta get this shit clean. He's like, well, look where you moved. He's like, duh. Like, even he knows that the fucking energy in the South is fucking off the hook. Fucking crazy, magical fucking energy down here. It's nuts. Hold on, I'm backing up. Fried vaginas, girl. Why are you doing that? Marlene made some fucking espanadas or some fucking shit. She sent me a picture of it. I swear to God, it looked like a fried ass fucking vagina. Like, it had the split. I don't know. But from now on, they're called vaginas. Why are you doing that? That's not fucking funny. Marlene, I used to have a staff, or even more accurately, a walker to get around, and if there's a lot of getting around to do, I have to use my wheelchair. I used to be the same way. But getting initiated fixed all that for me. Would it potentially like to open a road? It takes away something, keeping you comfortable to make the change. Anything is better than misery except Ohio and North Dakota. Empanadas. Yeah, that's what they were, empanadas. Okay, would it potentially like to open a road? It takes away something keeping you comfortable to make you change. Would a road opener do that? I mean, it could. Um, I see what you're saying now, and it could do that. Yeah, I mean, it can have unexpected effects, which is why I always say be careful what you fucking ask for. Because you don't know what you're gonna have to go through to get that shit, or what's gonna fucking happen, or what's gonna get turmoiled and upheavaled in your fucking life for you to get this thing that you fucking want. But we never grow when we're comfortable. When we're comfortable, we just kind of fucking hang out and get lazy and be like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. In order to grow, spirit makes us uncomfortable because that's the only way we'll move and we'll change things and we'll transform and do all this shit. And it's not fun. It's not a fun process to go through. Transformation is never easy. It's some of the hardest shit you're ever gonna do. So that was your question. If you do a road opener, could it kind of upheaval your fucking life to make the change fucking happen to open that fucking road? Absolutely. That could be a fucking possibility, yes. Yeah, empanadas, that's a good word. Which are no longer called empanadas, they're called vaginas. I felt much better after my ceremony too. Physically, getting better and quickly too. I know you told me that. You're just coming all out of the fucking closet, girl. I could just out you right now. Well, I'm a fucking, but you're doing it to your fucking self, so whatever. Little by little, I could. Take the zipper off. She don't care? Do you want me to tell everybody? You don't want everybody to know. You don't want me to fucking say some shit. Go ahead. Damn, y'all, I got my first godchild. Yes, I did. I got my first godchild, and it is Marlene. Marlene is now my goddaughter. Yes, yes, yes. She is initiated into my house, and I was present, which makes me the fucking godmother. I'm the fairy godmother. I wasn't even ready for my first fucking godchild, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't know my shit good enough. There's a lot of shit don't have experiences. But it is what it is. I guess everybody felt I was ready. Y'all don't want Marlene as a goddaughter, I'm telling you. Y'all don't want Marlene as a goddaughter. I think I'm getting payback. Were you ever a kid and your mom would say to you, oh, I hope your kids are, behave just like you when you have kids? Did your parents ever say that shit to you? Because this is exactly what I got. It's like my fucking godmother's like, I hope your god kids are just like you or worse. And I got Marlene. You know, I'm fucking with you, girl. I love you. Oh my god, no. Marlene's awesome. Marlene, I'm pooping. Okay, I got 13 of y'all in here. Nobody's talking. Nobody's asking questions. That's what me and Marlene's talking about. When I fly my fucking Padrino down here, I'm gonna try to get her down here at the same time, and we're gonna have a party. We're gonna get some shit going. I got a very basic question. What does it mean when your candle makes a popping noise during the work? I can't remember what it means. So that usually means it's encountering some kind of resistance. And it's like kind of giving itself a boost to kind of break through that resistance. Um, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but it's usually not ideal because you don't want resistance when you're doing work. But if the finish is good, then you have probably successfully cleared up whatever that blockage or resistance was in that fucking goal that you were doing the work for. I mean, usually we want, a quiet candle that burns, perfectly with just a little seal and no wax, and that's like a perfect burn and a perfect manifestation of work. If it's popping, sparking, smoking, doing all kinds of crazy shit, that means there's like a lot of resistance in that work manifesting. But it also means it's like working through it too. You kill me. I laugh so hard I smile. I'm telling you, Marlene kills me. I kill you, you kill me. Yeah, my wrench is the only one's talking. Man, Marlene kept me up all fucking night for like a weekend. Because we got a hotel together. She kept me up all motherfucking night, man. I tell you what, Marlene is hilarious. She's so funny, man. She had me just crying all night. It stopped popping after a couple seconds. Oh, you good then? I have a question about a dream I had about the 20th, October 18th. I'm not like really good on dream interpretations, but throw it at me, and if I can help you, I will. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't. Dream interpretation is not usually my thing. I love this couch, but goddamn. It's like so old, it has feather stuffing. Like it's literally stuffed with feathers and not like, polyfill or whatever. And they kind of, the cushions, if you're sitting on them for a while, they go a little flat and you gotta refluff them. It's pretty though. I can't wait to have my first clients in here to sit on this pretty couch and I can sit over here and do my reading and it'll be fucking cool. Man, y'all, Bible Belt. Everyone is so fucking super religious down here. That's why the fucking... See, I had to come down south. I had to, man. Like, it's gonna up my game so fucking hardcore, and I'm already learning so much. Like, not just about, this creek and water witching and shit like that, but even just, the culture of like, hoodoo and, because it's born down here in the fucking South. This is where the shit fucking comes from, And to actually live in it and experience it every day, like, it's really fucking cool. And I'm learning so much shit. God damn, fucking religious ass motherfuckers down here. But see, that's the people, they go to church during the day and they praise Jesus. They come home at night and they work Jesus against your fucking ass. This is fucking hoodoo shit. That's fucking hoodoo. And right here is where that shit is born and bred from. And I'm starting to get it now. Because everybody's so fucking religious down here. Should I cleanse my space to get rid of it? What are you getting rid of? The last thing you said was about a dream. Had a question about a dream. Oh, wait. It was back at 10:21. Okay, hold up. Let me go back. I thought you meant 10:21 is like a date, not a time on the video. Dude, I don't even have times on here. Like, I have like the literal time, like 12:09 a.m., 12:07 a.m. I don't have like a literal time on the video. Retype your question, man. I cannot fucking find it. No, quite a few people in here for just doing an impromptu live without fucking advertising it. Yeah, just ask it again. Sorry, I missed it, and I can't like I don't have like a literal video time on here. Just time stamps of like the actual time. Anybody else? Anybody talk? I'm so fucking out of practice. It's been a long time since I've done a live, man. Yeah, I sat here like, puh. Like, what? What am I gonna say? It's all well after midnight. I wish you all good luck. Oh, good night, hon. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, my lives are usually pretty late. Just a heads up. Most people don't get them till they wake up. I'm assuming all y'all that are in here are subscribed and have smashed that notification bell, or you wouldn't have fucking got notified that I'm live and you wouldn't be in here. I have a lot of subscribers on my channel, y'all, but I don't get a whole lot of fucking traffic on my lives usually. At least not tonight. Okay. One of the spirits here set my oven clock and then scared my employee. They set your oven clock and scared your employee in the driveway. You got an awesome place, girl. I love your place. So how was it having your first godchild? I have been a handful since. Of course you have. It was about my grandma, but it wasn't my grandma. It changed into an obscene form. Well, that's not fucking cool. What do you mean by obscene? Do you mean like obscene by like naked or like monstrous? What do you mean by obscene? Girl, I'm giving you that look, you know? That look is for you. You don't want that look. I still got, man. I'm so fucking chickens and shit. I am in debt right now to the fucking spirits, and I gotta track down my shit. The power went out, it was flashing, and then the time was set right. What? Shit! This fucking shit doing that for me. What the fuck? My fucking power goes out, I gotta go around and set all my fucking clocks again. Somebody fucking set my clocks for me when the fucking power goes out. That'd be a great help. I hate it when the power goes out. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go around and set every fucking clock. I hate that shit. Don't we have daylight savings time? Like next Sunday, I think. Halloween is Thursday, y'all. It's fucking Thursday. I think it's something's happening on Halloween too. Some kind of solar fucking. It's not a full. It's a new moon. Last night, I believe. Daylight stealing. Yeah, right. I wish we'd get rid of that shit. Hey, Lit Scrapper Jackson, how are you tonight? It's been a minute. It's been like 6 months since I did a fucking live. I'm out of practice. I'm just rambling on about bullshit. Mercury retrograde starts on Halloween. Yeah, see, I knew it was something. Something fucking solar shit was going on fucking Halloween. Last year, if I remember correctly, last year it was a full moon on fucking Halloween. It was a full moon, and it might have even been an eclipse or something last Halloween. Love watching it, you know, I'm just, thank you, but I'm just rambling on stupid. Yeah, that was great. I'm anxious to see, how many trick-or-treaters we're gonna get at this new location, because like I said, we're kind of back off the road a little bit. Unless you know the house is here, you don't really know. But we got a lot of foot traffic, because I'll tell y'all, the business right next door is, A laundromat, which apparently in the South is called a washateria, which I had no fucking clue. My realtor kept using this word, washateria. It's about the washateria. And I'm like, what the fuck is a washateria? He's like, where you wash your clothes. I'm like, oh, a laundromat. Yeah, I'm by the washateria, which is right next door. So there's a lot of foot traffic that goes on in front of my fucking house. So yeah, maybe we'll get a lot of trick-or-treaters. Maybe we won't. I didn't even decorate like for Halloween this year because I'm gauging the traffic before like we go all out and do some crazy shit. I want to see how many kids we're gonna get and what's going on down here. Hopefully it'll be good. Mars or Mercury will be passing in front of the sun too. I just can't remember. I have way too much going on to keep up with things now. See, yeah, I knew some shit was going on. If you had a teacher that gave you bad information, would you call them out? Even if they had some good information too. It depends on what the bad information, like if it was just something silly, I don't think that's everything. I mean, even the best of the best mentors and teachers are not right all the time. Everybody's not 100% all the fucking time. Not everybody knows everything about everything, like, and I'll be the first one to say I don't have experience in something or I don't know something. So maybe they were just going by their own experience. Maybe their elder taught them wrong. Would you call them out? It depends how detrimental the information was, in my opinion. If it was something major that could maybe fuck somebody up or hurt somebody or something really fucking wrong like that, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd call them out. It depends what it was. I would probably tell them about it, is what I would do. Like, I'd be like, hey, that shit you told me? Like, I don't think that was 100% right, like, or accurate, or whatever. I don't know. What do you mean by calling them out? You mean calling them out publicly? I don't know if I would do that. It depends. You just been quiet? You haven't been quiet. You've been... You've been dating. Which is the most fucking entertaining thing. Like, ever. I follow your dating escapades like a soap opera. And I know it should not be funny. This should not be as entertaining as it is, but goddamn it, it is. It's really fucking fun to follow. Just correcting them? Yeah, fuck yeah. I would fucking tell them, hey, I don't think that shit you said was fucking right, or whatever, or even just go about it a different way and just be like, ask them what their belief is that made them come to this conclusion, or what brought that theory of thinking about, like, how did this progress, where did it come from, where did you learn it from, that kind of thing, like, and then just be like, well, maybe it's not that way, maybe it's this way, or, elders are finicky, at least the ones I'm under. They'll be the first one and just smack you upside your fucking head. But the first rule in everything is you know nothing. Because if you know everything, then you don't learn anything, right? So when I get in front of my elders, even if they're talking about some shit I know about, even if they're talking about some shit that I think might be wrong, I still got my fucking ears open. I still got my eyes open. I'm still listening and learning, because that's the only way. Know that you know nothing, because when you know everything, there's nothing left to learn. You haven't been... Aren't you friends with her? Marlene, you're not friends with her on Facebook? I thought you were. Yeah, she's been dating and it's been very fucking entertaining. I think so. Marlene, or not Marlene, took a walk. I found like a cougar, right? And she like took the face off and she made a mask out of it. She was wearing his shit, and I think she made that her dating profile picture for a minute. But I think she got in trouble for it. Am I telling this right? And they made her take the fucking picture down. I don't know. Her dating is just the funniest fucking entertaining thing ever. I'd be a million times worse. If I had to go back in the fucking dating scene tomorrow, oh my god. I would be so much worse than you. I'd be quiet. They say something wrong things about herbs that he says sometimes. He pretends he doesn't know to see what others know. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I can be around people that are talking about shit that I know about, but I'll pretend like I don't know the shit just to hear what they're fucking saying and maybe learn something new. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Unless it was something about an herb that could, like, you know, if it's poisonous or if it could have a bad reaction on somebody or something. Unless it was something like that, I don't think I'd say anything. Unless she goes by a different name. That story about the cougar sounds familiar, though. She does go by a different name on Facebook. Girl, you know, I'm not gonna say her fucking name on a live, but you know who the fuck she is. She's an admin in my group. You both are admins in my group. You know, Marlene, you know who Tukawaka is. The cougar and the meth got me nowhere. That cougar's badass, though. Oh, speaking of that thing you sent me, kind of don't have it anymore. I got talked out of it by someone. I get it now. We party when you're gone. Yeah, no. Where'd Jesse Sanchez go? He was talking about his grandmother turning into something obscene or something in his dream, and then he just fucking vanished. Where did he go? I was curious about that. What obscene thing did she turn into? That's kind of weird. Like, because the first thing that popped in my head was like, does he have a hag? Does he have, like, a skinwalker or some kind of crazy shit coming out? I don't know. Where you at, Jesse? Where'd you go? Anybody else have any questions? I got 11 people in here and nobody's fucking talking. Y'all just want to sit here and watch me ramble about nothing. We started talking about Neff and now people are backing. I seen that my views are dropping, y'all. The fuck you doing to me over here? I don't think all my messages are coming. I don't think they are either, because the last thing I seen, you said your grandmother, you're dreaming about your grandmother, she turned into something obscene. And that was the last message I read. Why aren't your messages coming through? That's odd. Do I have it on live? Hold on. It's not on live chat. Ugh. It was on top chat, not live chat. What the fuck? I still don't see anything from Jessie. Oh wait, here we go. She pulled out a dick all of a sudden. What the fuck? Your grandmother? You're dreaming about your grandmother and she pulled out a dick? Told it the fuck off, so I'm wondering if I should cleanse my space. Like your grandmother had a penis? Okay, I'm back. Okay, it's about my grandmother, but it wasn't my grandmother. It changed into something obscene. I told it to fuck off. I'm wondering if I should cleanse my space. Pulled a dick out. That's crazy. Yo, what the fucking really weird. Like I said, I'm not real good at dream interpretations or anything like that, but it's something. If my grandma came to me in my dream and pulled out a dick, did she have a dick? Like she like lifted up her skirt and like had a dick, or did she have like a dildo? That's just crazy. Yeah, I would cleanse. Fuck yeah. You know, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's just nuts. I'm feeling like it's a spirit fucking with you. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like it wasn't your grandma. Like it kind of. I feel like it came as your grandma, like to make you kind of comfortable, and then it started fucking with you. Yeah, I would clean. I would clean. That doesn't sound. She pulled up her dress and she had a dick. Marlene's not seeing any of Jesse's posts? Well, what the hell? I'm seeing them now, but I had to turn on, apparently it was on top chat instead of live chat. That's why I wasn't getting them. Yeah, I would clean. That was it? Was that the end of the dream? Like she just pulled out a dick and then you yelled at it and it went away and you woke up? Anything else happen? I feel like it's something fucking with you. I don't know. It sounds like it could be something kind of malicious, but then I kind of feel like it's just like a trick, like a jokester, like a trickster, like a Loki or something, you know, something like that. Like just kind of fucking with you. But I feel like it could go from that into something malevolent. Yeah, I woke up and that was it. Yeah, clean your house. Do you got protections? You know, in your bedroom or around your bed when you're sleeping? Of course you would. Took a walk, and a fucking course. You would have that. You dream about off the wall shit. Do you have protections around your bed in your bedroom? Nothing you do or say shocks me. I am unshockable. But if anybody would be having that shit, it'd be you. I'm just saying. Jesse, do you have protections and shit in your bedroom or around your bed while you're sleeping? Cause this sounds like you got some shit fucking with you. You have some whacked out crazy dreams all fucking time. Y'all quit talking about meth. You're fucking running my fucking people out of here. Damn, you guys are my wrenches. Seriously. What the fucking fuck? Rosary, the coffin nail cross, and the medals all around it. Alright, what you gonna do? You can do two things. One of my favorite things, to sleep protection. Get you a glass. I think I have a video somewhere down on my YouTube channel about how to make a remove negativity glass. You're going to get you a clear glass or a blue glass. Okay, and you're going to put in that glass, you're going to put some alum, a square camphor. Sorry, that was my fucking security camera again. Okay, alum, a square camphor, salt. Yeah. If you have any like clear quartz crystals, you could put that in there too. Fill it up with water. You're going to keep that above your bed, beside your bed, or under your bed. Keep it right next to where the fuck you're sleeping, or stick it under your bed or something. That's going to soak up fucking negative shit that's coming at you while you're sleeping. Um, there's another one you can do with a fucking egg. Uh, actually, you could just put a fucking egg under your bed. Like, don't crack it. Just a fucking egg. Just put it beside you on your nightstand. Put it under your bed. Um, in the morning, if you know how to read Olympia, you crack the egg in a glass of water. If you don't know how to read Olympia, maybe do a little research on that. There's all kinds of YouTube videos and books and articles on how to read Olympia. If you choose, you can crack that egg in a glass of water when you wake up and kind of see maybe if it tracks some shit or what the fuck's going on while you're sleeping by reading the fucking egg. But yeah, do the glass with the camphor, the alum, the salt, full glass of water. You can add bluing if you want to. I actually just use a blue glass, like a cobalt blue wine glass, and I keep that by my bed at all times, and it really fucking helps clear the space while you're fucking sleeping. It'll just absorb that shit. So if you got something malevolent coming at you while you're sleeping, it ain't gonna like that shit. Do that and just keep it there all the time. I have one all the time. Let me see your eyebrows. I said, yeah, this was the one I thought kind of went down, but I think they're alright. You're such a fuck off. I learn shit all the time, such a hard fucking way, man, I'm telling y'all. I was fixing some fucking iron the other night, and I thought the fire was out. Like, I couldn't see it. Apparently, there was still a little bit, like, on the wall that was towards me that I couldn't fucking see when I looked in there. And I blew some fucking rumble to cool it down, and poof. I swear I thought I lost an eyebrow. I did singe off a lot of my little frays that were sticking out, though, I'll tell you what. Shit, man. This shit is dangerous, this shit I do. I like to cleanse my mattress and put herbs on my mattress, too. Yeah, that's good. Or your pillow, your pillowcase. I actually used to make, kind of like dream pillows, which is just a little sachet. That you like put some herbs and pray over and stuff, and I would stick it in my pillowcase in between the pillow and the case in there, and I would sleep on that a lot. If I needed some more kind of better communication while I was sleeping. Thank you. Try filling the glass up and putting it in my bed. Yeah, that'll help you fucking tremendously. Trust me, it's a good one for when you're sleeping. It's also good to like do that same thing, but put it by your front door if you're having a lot of people coming over, like holidays, or if you have a lot of people, guests coming over in and out your house, going in and out your door. If you take that same glass that I just told you how to make it, sit one beside your front door, it'll kind of trap any kind of negativity shit that people are trying to bring into your fucking house too. Very fucking useful protection. I think I actually did a video on it. If you scroll down on my channel, probably a couple years ago, but it's there. Glass of water with open scissors sitting on the top. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? Dream pillow. Love, my mom gave me little dolls to put under my pillows and talk about my struggle. Oh, like the, oh my god. The little ones I have. The fuck did you say they were called? Oh my god. Kachinas. That's what they were called. Kachinas. I know it started with a K or something. Like that. Yeah, actually in Pennsylvania Dutch culture and the powwow culture, we actually sometimes we called them worry dolls. And they're pretty small little fucking things. But you take the worry doll and you just kind of talk to it like all your fears and your worries and all that kind of shit, and you tell them to the doll, and you talk to the doll, and you kind of put all of your worries and your fears into the worry doll, and it's supposed to take them away from you and kind of trap them in your fucking doll. Damn it doll, yeah, damn it dolls. That's what they are in the Midwest. Yeah, they were really fucking tiny. Yeah, damn it dolls. There's a movie that came out last year. I think it's called like Worry Doll or something like that. But it was actually a pretty good movie. I think it was about a serial killer, and he had all these fucking these worry dolls that some witch made him. And when he died, like the box of worry dolls like wound up at a flea market or garage sale or something, and like this little girl bought one, and it like released all this like hell from this serial killer, you know, because he was crazy with these worry dolls talking to him and shit. And I guess when he died or whatever, when she bought it, it released all that negative thoughts and energy and worry onto this little fucking girl and shit. It was a pretty cool fucking movie. I think it was called The Worry Doll or Worry Dolls or something like that. It was a good movie. Different. Original. Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. Look it up. I think it was called Worry Dolls. Marlene, you already have a list of fucking movies you're supposed to be watching. Alright, who's talking? Why is there 13 voyeurs in here and nobody's talking to me? You fucking voyeurs. Kick your ass. I have one of those alum glasses at my front door. I learned it from watching your video, but I forgot the bluing, so I'll remake it. And great idea to use by the bed. I'll have to make one. Yeah, they're great. Bluing is your choice. Like, I sometimes do bluing, I sometimes don't. But like the one I keep in my bedroom, I just use a cobalt blue glass, and then I don't have to add the fucking bluing to it. If I do one by my front door, I usually don't put bluing in it. Speaking of bluing, I gotta make up a new fresh batch of indigo water for y'all. Y'all bought me out before I fucking moved, and I didn't have time to remake it. I feel like my big secret's out now. Like, all this shit was going on all summer, y'all, and it was why the shop was slowly being shut down. All kinds of shit going on. That's what it was, because I was packing shit. I would pack it in the box and I'd have to take it all to fucking shop. You add blue food coloring, not food coloring. What up? You can either use Reckitt's Crown Blue and Nail Bluing Squares, or Mrs. Stewart's liquid bluing. This is like some old school fucking shit. This is what they use in laundry to make your whites white. This is why most laundry detergents you buy in the stores are blue. Bluing makes your whites whiter, but this is very versatile in Conjure and Folkmagic. Never without this shit. Mrs. Stewart's liquid bluing. You can buy it online. They usually don't sell it in stores anymore. I'm gonna tell you what, y'all, for being I was shocked. The first time I came down south, like the first time I came down looking at houses, my first mode of business was to try and find the Botanicas. Because I'm like, where am I going to get my fucking shit? other than online. And there are none. Like I googled, I yellow paged, I fucking there. The closest fucking botanica is like an entire state away. Like there are no fucking botanicas in my state. But I found one. But it's not. They don't call themselves a botanica. It's actually I found like the little Spanish part of fucking town. And I was driving through that part of town and I seen a little grocery store and I was like, I'm gonna go in this motherfucker real quick. And I'll be goddamn. I walked in that little fucking grocery store and like over here was like some fruits, like groceries. Aisle of fucking candles and statues and fucking, all I was like, jackpot. But they don't advertise themselves as a fucking botanica. And from the outside, it looks like it's a little fucking, Mexican, Spanish, like grocery store kind of thing. But it's a fucking botanica. But yeah, I would like to be able to provide. I mean, I'm sure there's more around if I looked. And saying down here, it's the fucking really thick Bible Belt, man. This is the fucking home of Southern Conjure and Hoodoo, right where I'm sitting. And but it's not out in the open. Like it's not. People are not public about it. It's very fucking closed door in the closet. I'm a good church going lady kind of shit. Yeah, I'm learning a lot of fucking shit down here, but I would like to start providing a lot of these services because I know they be doing this shit. I know they be fucking doing this shit. They just they're not out and open about it down here. I went to a pharmacy the other day. There's a pharmacy down the road, and standing in line and there's like a rack of books, right? Like a tall, spinny rack of books standing beside the register, and it's like it's nothing but the power of prayer and Bible verses and Psalms for hard times and like all it was just filled with all I am in the fucking thick of the goddamn Bible Belt down here, but it's all underground. It's all fucking hidden in the fucking closets and shit. People are not out and open about that shit down here. In fact, when I was moving, the day we got to we closed on the house. I pulled in with a fucking moving truck, and there was only me, my husband, and a friend of ours that drove the truck down. And that was it. And that's all we had to unload this truck. And we had to have the truck back the next morning. So I was like, how are we going to unload this fucking truck? It was a 26-foot truck, by the way. And it was packed to the fucking brim. And so I threw up an ad on Facebook in the local area. And I asked for movers, come help us unload this truck. And a girl came with her... I don't know if he was her husband or her boyfriend, but they were the only two that showed up. And she kind of like eyeballed some of the things I had written on some of my boxes, and she was like, what? And I kind of started explaining to her a little bit of what I do, and she's like, oh my God, like, she's like trying to be my best friend now, I'm telling you, this girl. But yeah, it's really not out in the open down here. It's very hidden. But it's definitely fucking here. I know people be doing this shit. I know it. Did you move to the same area? How do you like your new place? I love my new place, and I am way not in the same area. I am in the deep fucking south right now. I love my house. I love it. I'm so fucking blessed. But I woke up the other day, and I'm still kind of in a state like, I can't believe this is my house. Like, I don't know, like it's just, like I can't believe I own it. Like it's mine, I own it, and I actually live here. And I just woke up yesterday and I was just like feeling so fucking blessed when I opened my eyes and I woke up in my giant bedroom in my giant bed and I'm just like, oh my, like, I'm still kind of in a adjusting phase of like, I can't believe it. Like sometimes I feel like I'm gonna wake up and this isn't real. Like I'm not really here and I don't really own a house or something. You know what I mean? I've never been a homeowner, so and it's amazing. It's been a very hard and trying time, but it's fucking incredible. I'm very very blessed. The kid, we washed and cleaned everything with Murphy's oil soap. Is that attached to any tradition? Not that I'm aware of. I know Murphy's oil soap. I still use that shit. I've never. Actually, I'm a liar. I do think I recall it being used in floor wash. I think it was used in floor washes sometimes, but I just kind of flipped that out with Pine Sol because Pine Sol is, in my opinion, is better for floor washing because pine, not only is it very cleansing, but it's also very protective and it's also really good for money. Pine Sol is so versatile when it comes to cleansing your home. Your mom just loved that shit. Being in Australia, it makes it a challenge to find things, but when I do, I appreciate the connection. Yeah, I don't even ship to Australia because their fucking customs are such bullshit. I tried to have one customer in Australia and they went through so much bullshit with the customs. You can't ship like any herbs to Australia. Like none. They will not fucking make it through customs. And anything that's even a little fishy. Greece is the same way. I won't ship to Greece either. Anything that's even a little fishy, especially when people are buying like, yeah, my Conjure powders, like money magnet powder, hot foot powder, the powders. You know, people got this white powder coming in a packet in the fucking mail. I don't know. Some countries are really fucking weird about this shit. There's a lot of countries I won't even fuck with. I will not even try to ship my stuff. But I know Australia, I had a big problem trying to ship herbs to Australia. I couldn't get shit through. Oh my god, I missed you. Hi, Aston McGuire. Yeah, because I haven't done any lives. I haven't done any in like 6 months. Murphy's oil is good stuff. And love me the old Pine Sol. I love Pine Sol. Is it all in the grocery stores here too? There's a Latino music store here that has the best candles. Many you have to ask for. Yeah, I have a feeling I seen like a curtain with a back room in this grocery store that like is actually Botanica. And I have a feeling they got a lot more shit back there that they don't have out. And I'll tell you another thing, I found a fucking Elay right around the corner from this grocery store in Botanica, and I know it's a fucking Elay, I know it is, but it has like all these murals painted on the outside of the house of like angels and Jesus, and they're like bright fucking, you know, colorful murals and shit. They're just painted on this fucking house, and it's like right around the corner from this grocery store Botanica. And I know it's a fucking Elay. I know it is. I fucking know it is. Actually, we looked at a house that was on that street. Like the grocery store in Botanica was at this end, like the house is kind of like down here in the middle of the fucking street, and we actually were really interested in that house, but we tried to contact the realtor, and he just never fucking got back with my realtor, like ever. So I was like, fuck it, that ain't the one. Yeah, I don't like Australia. In fact, I don't even know. I've actually had a lot of clients come to me from Australia asking, you know, for practitioners and workers in Australia. I don't know any. I really, in fact, I don't know anybody in traditions that are in Australia. The closest I know of anybody is fucking New Zealand. Like, I don't know anybody in fucking Australia that does anything, or is initiated in anything, or practices anything. I don't, Australia, fucking, I don't fuck with Australia. I don't fuck with Greece either. And Greece fiasco. Bullshit. Bullshit. I fucking sent some shit to Greece, and it got held up in customs for like ever, like forever. I'm talking like 4 or 5 months. It was held up in fucking customs, and then when the guy went to go get it, they were charging some ridiculous, stupid custom fees, and I'm like, dude, that's not my fucking, I don't have nothing to do with your fucking custom fees. Well, anyway, he was like, I can't pay these fucking fees. They were like astronomical, like $200 or something. It was ridiculous. And he was like, I'm just gonna let the packages come back to you and give me a refund or whatever. I'm like, fine. Well, it took another like 3 months for the packages to come back, and I sent 4 packages, and I only ever got one back, and it was so destroyed. Like, they had opened all the fucking bags of powder, and powder was just in the boxes, and everything was covered in powder and oil, and just everything in the box was just destroyed, and there was only like half of the contents of what I sent. So I sent 4 boxes, one came back, and it only had like half the shit in it that should have been in it. And I'm like, I offered to refund the client what I received back. I'm like, I got this back, I got that back, I got this back, but everything else is missing. And I offered to refund, what came back, but I guess they were like, fuck it. We both just kind of cut our our losses on that one. I don't fuck with Greece no more. Mm-mm. If you're international, I know a lot of fucking people that ship international, but I ain't doing that shit. I ain't fucking with it. Mm-mm. You gotta really know your shit when it comes to shipping Conjure shit internationally. Like, you gotta know the laws and the customs and the shit of each fucking country that you're gonna send the shit to. Because a lot of this shit ain't a fuck allowed. So, I don't wanna do all that work. Fuck it. I just don't fucking really ship international. I'll ship to, Great Britain, England, and places I know where I'm not gonna have a fucking problem. But other places, fuck no. I ain't fucking with that shit. 15 voyeurs. Nobody's talking. Here I see shit where people will put, zigzag lines on the freeway ramp of flowers. That's a new one on me. I never heard of that one. Y'all, I have been on here an hour and a half already. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm an hour and a half in already. I'm just so happy. I was just yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Maybe it's like a native thing? I can maybe see them doing something like that. But that's not anything I've ever heard of in Latino or African traditions or anything like that. I don't know what that would be. I could see it maybe being a native thing though. Indigenous person. Sorry. My skin looks great. Yeah, it's getting there. It's probably gonna break out again though. I have been going through so much shit y'all don't even know. Or weird art, yeah, it could be that too. Flowers are expensive though, man. Fuck that. Unless you're just, picking them. You're going out and just picking them and they don't cost you nothing. But if you're buying fucking flowers, fuck that. That's just mad expensive. I had to cook a big ass meal last night. It was kind of a welcome home and a greeting to a lot of my spirits. I had to get I got a new court reading before, because obviously I had to tear my Bovida down and I had to re-raise it. And I thought, oh, it's been like 2 years since I got a court reading, I'm like, let me look into this and see if anything's changed. Things have changed. Things have changed a lot in my court, and so I had to do a big welcome to my new ones that are now with me. Somebody invited their whole fucking goddamn family and all their friends and acquaintances. Like, come over, party over here, come on. So I had to cook a big ass meal of spicy pork and red beans and rice and all this fucking shit. And I had to serve it to my spirits last night. Now I got some other ones I'm still in the fucking hole with. They're owed some payment, which I have to do very, very soon. I like learning from your videos in your Facebook group, though, so thank you for that. Even if I can't buy anything. Well, I'm here to fucking help and teach people, and nobody's fucking talking to me. Alright, we're gonna cut this off soon. Anybody got any more questions before I run out of here? It is about 20 after 1. Who sent me a fucking friend request? Of course, a fucking babalao. I'm behind trying to get some homework. Girl, you are just too fucking busy. You don't even need to be here. Like, you need to be doing your shit. Are you far from your godparents now that you... It's about the same. I'm about the same distance now as I was before, so... Just a different direction. Yeah, it's still about the same. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I gotta fly. I'm gonna fly my padrino down here, and we're gonna get some shit done. We're gonna get a lot of work done. He's gonna help me make some shit. We're gonna make some shit together for the new house, and we're gonna do all kinds of shit. Then we're gonna we're gonna go even further south, and we're gonna hit the town and have a little fun. It's gonna be epic. But yeah, that's coming up. Hopefully after the new year. Did your new court choose you? Oh no, they chose me. I had a couple, because y'all know, I don't know how many of y'all ever had a court reading in a spiritismo, but in a spiritismo with your court, and when it pertains to the Bobada and stuff, there are groups of spirits that are archetypal types of spirits that are labeled in certain ways. Like you have the Asians, you have the Africans, you have the mariners, you have the gypsies, you have these different type of archetypal groups. And I had one group in particular that I kind of just had like one. He was a pretty strong one, but I kind of only had one, and apparently that one invited his entire family and all his friends and everyone they know and their fucking brothers, cousins, and uncles and nieces and nephews and relatives, because I got a whole fucking bunch of them now. And they've all applied for green cards and they all want to fucking stay. So yeah, we had to cook a big platter and welcome all these new ones that have come in, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I kind of already knew, like, I didn't know it was like that, but I knew when I got here and I started setting some shit up, this one that I have, he'd been in the background for a little bit. And he'd been pretty quiet, hadn't been very active, like, he's still there, but, you know, he kind of took a step back and chilling and everything. But since we moved, and I've been setting up my spaces and stuff, I've been feeling like he's a lot more active than he's been. Like, he's coming through pretty strong. And so I kind of knew that was going on. Apparently he invited all his fucking friends. And now I got a whole bunch of them. Well, that's alright. That's alright. They're good people. Wait a minute, I'm missing stuff. I'm cutting down a tree or breaking my hip. I don't know. You're cutting down a tree? Fuck you doing, girl? Protecting front and back doors in particular is something I'm looking to get more info on. So did the old ones leave, or are they still with you also? No, they're still here. Um, this is why we have to get court readings fairly regularly, like not all the time, but like it's been like 2 years since I had one. So it's time, to get a checkup and see what's going on. Because with your court, and once I have had a couple court readings, I've noticed it, okay, throughout my life. And if y'all ever had court readings, you notice it too, that you have these spirits that are with you. And sometimes some of them will come to the forefront and they'll have a stronger influence than other times. And then maybe those ones will kind of take a step back and these other ones will kind of step up and have more influence at this particular time for a particular reason. So I've noticed that like a lot throughout my life, like weird thing, you go through phases. I don't know how to explain it. Like you go through phases in your life, and I'm not talking like, oh, I was a goth or I was a hippie and them kind of phases. Like I had this kick. Okay, so years ago, like probably like 12 years ago or something. For some reason, I went on this kick of like Asian stuff, like I bought all this kind of Asian decor and like I did all this Asian, like I did my whole kitchen. I bought Asian plates and just all kinds of stuff from Asia and China and like that kind of stuff. And I never liked that stuff and I don't even know what, and then I know at that point in time, the Asians in my court had kind of stepped up. And they became like in the forefront more, so that influenced my thinking and my feeling and what I liked, like because they like Asian stuff, so they made me like Asian stuff and put it in my brain that I wanted to do Asian decor, all around my house or something. And then that kind of went away, and a couple years, and then something else kind of came up, and I'm like, oh, I like this now, like phases. And once you start getting court readings, you can kind of look back at the different phases you go through. And you're like, oh, that's why I was doing that. That's why I was liking this at that point in time. That kind of stuff. But they're always with you. But sometimes some groups are more prevalent than others, depending on what's going on in your life and who needs to step up and fucking take care of business. Yes, when you go to your house, I'll be cutting back your tree. Oh, that tree. Can you use chopsticks? No. I've tried to use chopsticks like throughout my whole life, and I can't fucking do it. Like I got it down kind of a little bit. Like I kind of do it, but I can't really do it. I got a tree. It's got this massive fucking hole in it. I'm stuffing that motherfucker. But I think it's also the tree that the limbs need to be cut off of. I have some limbs that are hanging over my roof that are kind of pretty much dead and they need to be cut off before some big fucking hurricane comes through or some fucking shit. Yeah, I moved from tornadoes to hurricanes. Yay. But the good thing about hurricanes is they're coming like a week ahead of time. They're telling you, oh, it's coming, this is the path, and this is how strong it's going to be, and you have like a week to fucking prepare for this fucking shit. With a tornado, it just kind of falls out of the sky and it's on top of you taking your fucking house with no warning. So I kind of rather like to deal with the hurricanes more than the fucking tornadoes. I'll take that. Okay, y'all. Have some spirits that are pretty crude and some that are more refined. It can be a big shit between, right? See, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, yeah. So I don't know why CD. I'm not used to CDs. I don't know why that group has multiplied so tremendously, and why the spirit who had been kind of dormant for a little while is now stepping up again. I can only assume because a lot of transformation is going on, and that's kind of his field. So he invited all his buddies and was like, "Hey, you gonna like it here? She should take good care of you." I do. I take really well. I try most of the time. They really got fucking care of my spirit. These guys over here, are like, you ain't fucking doing your job over here. But I think everybody understands. I need to find new contacts now at this new place. Like, I need to find stuff that I had people for where I was before, and now I don't have those people anymore. So I gotta find new people to be able to do certain fucking things. So patience. Everybody has to be really patient with me right now. Why didn't you make videos, do lives in about 6 months? What have I missed? I moved. I moved. That's what was going on. I bought a new house. I'm now a southerner. And I got my hobby farm, and yeah, I was moving. So I wasn't telling anybody I was moving or what was going on, because, it's like advertising, the fucking walls are down. All my shit's in boxes. All of my protections are down. Like, hit me now. I'm not going to be. That's why we move in silence. You know what I mean? Yeah, in fact, I've been here for a minute. I've been here for a good minute. Like, I wasn't coming back or doing lives or doing anything until I had a firm foundation here and had protections down and, shit going on. Well, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, that's what was going on. Always move in silence, man. Always move in silence. I was not gonna give my fucking enemies or anybody else a fucking heads up that I was vulnerable for a certain amount of time. Fuck now. That's why I just kind of vanished. That's what I tried to do. I tried to vanish I laid low for like the last 6-7 months. I've been laying low. Is what I've been doing while all my shit's been in boxes. It has been a long, hard road. So it started in April. In April, my husband's mother passed away. So we had to take care of that, and then we had to have an estate sale, and then we had to sell her house, and then we had to make several trips down here to look at other houses, and then we had to buy the new house, we had to close on the new house, and we had to fucking move into the house, and I had to get shit set up, and it's been a long, hard. This is the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my entire life. Is your shop still up? It is now. It was relaunched yesterday. It's up now. It was down for... Any plans for Halloween? No, not this year. I think we're just gonna hang out on my porch, and we're gonna with some candy and see how many kids we get. I know you're probably talking work-wise. Do I have plans? No. I don't think I've seen a lot of people go, oh, Halloween, I'm going to do this and whatever. Halloween for me, and the next day particularly, which is incredible because it's my grandfather's birthday is All Saints Day. So, I don't know how many of you know the history of like Halloween, but it used to be All Souls Day was Hallows Eve, or Hallows Even, was All Souls Day. And then the next day, November 1st, is All Saints Day. So All Souls Day is for all souls, it's for all the dead, your ancestors and your dead and your spirits. And then All Saints Day was kind of a church brought in thing when they took over all the fucking pagan holidays. They were trying to get rid of Halloween basically. So they made an All Souls Day, which is the day after Halloween. So those two, Halloween, obviously, I'm going to be honoring my ancestors and doing prayers for them and elevating them a little bit more than I would any other day. And then All Souls Day, which is also my grandfather's birthday, which is really fucking cool. We do the saints and all that kind of stuff. We elevate them more and honor them more on All Souls Day. So, but as far as work now, I'm just going to be doing a lot of uplifting and elevating of my spirits for these days. And I don't know, everybody always says, oh, it's Halloween, the veil's so thin, and it's time to, with your ancestors and your dead, and the veil's thin all the time, y'all. I mean, I agree that there is something very magical about this time of the year. You can feel it. You can feel a change in the air. You can just feel the difference, but it's not the veil thinning. That's not what it is. The veil is thin all the fucking time. I think it's more like the harvest kind of deal. Like, that's the kind of change that everybody feels. It's not because the veil is thin. The veil's always fucking thin. It's thin every fucking day. Yeah, nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing different planned. How did your pets adjust to it? They actually did really, really well. We were worried. I was so worried, especially because, like, before we were able to close on the house, we had to come down like a day or two before closing to do paperwork and shit. And we had to actually stay in a hotel with all of the animals. And we were so worried about, how they were going to act in the hotel. They're going to bark all the time. The cats were going to freak out. And we were stressing about it, like, the whole time. But they did really good. Like, I know my dog has done things he's never done. He rode an elevator perfectly for the first time ever, and he did a great job, no problems. He's gone up and down stairs. He's never seen stairs in his life. He took those no problem. The animals have adjusted really well, and they love their yard, and they love their home. We have a lot of work to do in the yard, because these people, I'm telling you, the people that owned this house before us were like, they were fucking crazy. And for some reason, they split up the yard with fencing going all these weird ways and stuff, and they like cut the yard into these different sections with all this fence. And so the dogs don't have full run of like the entire property right now because of all this weird fucking fencing that we have to take down. But there's still a lot of fucking work to be done around here, but we've gotten a lot of it done. So I've been here for a minute. I'm basically, I'm totally unpacked, and everything's in place and set up, and the shop's back up and running. Everything's organized, But there's still a lot more that needs to be done. The veil is over people's eyes. They don't see what's always been there, and they don't want to. That's true. Good point, goddaughter o' mine. This was the time of year you brought the animals in from the hill. Everything came home for winter. Personally, I think early winter, more February, is more active. The long dark helps. Yeah. Winter, I hate winters. I fucking hate winter. That's another reason I came to the South. I don't want them cold winters. I don't want that fucking snow. I don't want none of that shit. But, I don't know, I talked about it on another video. The one where I was talking about the church. So, can you put a clickable link to your shop here? It is. It's in the description underneath the video. There's a link to the shop, to my Facebook, and to my Instagram. It's primitiverootsconjure.com. But there's a link below the video. Just click the description box and drop it down. So Christianity stole a lot of things from a lot of cultures, and it's like, I think I've talked briefly before when I was discussing the church and Christianity about the similarities between Jesus, Horus, and Mithras, which are, okay, so Mithras is a Sumerian god, and then Horus was an Egyptian god, and then of course we have Jesus. Well, their stories are all exactly the same. They're all born of a virgin. They all had 12 disciples. They all were martyred for sins, and I mean, there's a lot more than that, but like the major ones are there. They were all born on December 25th. Now, nowadays, historians will tell you that Jesus wasn't born on December 25th. Historically, they say he was born, I don't know, somewhere in like March or like something like that. But there's a reason why it's always December 25th. On December 25th, the sun is the lowest point it's ever going to be on the line of the equator. It's the lowest, it's dropped as far as it's going to drop. Now on the 21st is when it starts. On the 21st, it drops as low as it can drop. Then, and even NASA and Navy ships and they calculate this shit with degrees. You can look it up. On December 21st, the sun goes down as low as it's going to be, and for 3 days, it doesn't move. Okay, so up until December 21st, the sun moves 1 degree every day. Okay, till it goes down and it passes over the equator, and then we have winter in the north and summer in the south of the equator. So every day it moves 1 degree until it falls past the equator, and when it gets to December 21st, it gets to the lowest point it's going to get, and for 3 days it doesn't move at all. It doesn't move a degree north, it doesn't move a degree south. It stays, rises on that same degree every day for 3 days. On December 25th, it moves 1 degree north. So they interpret this as anything that was dead. They say the sun had died because didn't move for 3 days. It was dead. And then on December 25th, it moves 1 degree north, traveling back towards the northern hemisphere of the equator. They say it's reborn. It came back to life. Reborn. So this is where you get the whole thing on December 25th of he died for 3 days and was reborn and risen 3 days later. It's all sun. It's sun worship. All of it. Same thing with Easter. The Jews call it the Passover because that's when the sun passes over the fucking equator and it's spring and it's summertime and it's summer, it's coming back. It's all solar and sun worship. The 12 disciples are the 12 zodiacs. Jesus is the fucking sun. Like literally the fucking sun. The sun in the sky, that's Jesus. And God's son, the light of the world. He had 12 disciples. Of course he does. There's 12 signs of the zodiac. It's all astrological. It's all astrological. It's all solar and sun worship and planets and all that fucking shit. That's all these religions are based on. All of them. Judaism, Christianity. In fact, my theory is that's why Muslims and Christians and Jews don't get a fuck along. Because Jews and Christians, they do sun worship. God's son, Jesus, all that stuff. Where Muslims, and they do Venus worship. Even their flag, is it Iran, Iraq, one of them, it's the fucking symbol for Venus. It's the fucking half moon with the fucking star on it. It's a green flag, and it's a half moon with the star on it. That's the fucking symbol for Venus. And I think that's a lot of reason why they clash a lot, and there's always fucking wars over it. Winter solstice, absolutely. Yule, yep. Ostara is Easter, Passover. And that's where the fucking the eggs and the shit comes from. You know, Jesus and the bunny hopping around giving eggs? No, it's fucking fertility ritual. No. And it's the sun, like literally the sun. The ball of fire in the sky. That's God's son. That's Jesus. I know this is off topic, but I love the couch you're sitting on. Isn't it? This is where all my lives are going to be done from now on. I have a matching coffee table in front of it too. It's marble. It's really nice, but you can't see all that. But yeah, this is the temple. This is where all my spirits are, and all my lives will be done right here in this spot from now on forever. Okay, y'all, it has been 2 hours. I gotta get to bed. Tomorrow's a special day. I'm not gonna tell y'all why it's a special day. One or two of you might know why it's a special day. Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but it's a special day, and I'm taking a fucking day off tomorrow, so I gotta get to bed. As always, thank you for joining in. I hope y'all learned something. I hope I answered all your questions. Thank you, Tukawaka. Hooray tomorrow. Hey. Off topic. I found out that IHOP has some gluten-free fucking pancakes and waffles. And I had to go in there tonight for a special dinner of fucking gluten-free pancakes, and they were fucking banging, and I didn't get sick. Bonus. It was really fucking good. IHOP, y'all. I haven't been to an IHOP. I don't think I've been to an IHOP since I was like a teenager. Like, forever I haven't been to a fucking IHOP. But I will be fucking going to IHOP from now on. Hey, Simone. Okay, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something. I hope you all are as blessed as I am in your coming days. I pray that all your ancestors have all the necessary elevation and light. Red Robin. There's no Red Robins down here. None. They don't exist. That was so sad. No Red Robin. I got a new place. I got a new place we're going to go when you come down here. No more Red Robin. And it's better than Red Robin. Promise you. But it's still burgers and fries. But it's way better than Red Robin. Okay, so may all your ancestors have all the necessary light. As always, like, subscribe, and share. Visit the shop, primitiverootsconjure.com. Like me on Facebook, Primitive Roots Appalachian Conjure. Follow me on Instagram at primitive_roots_conjure. All the links are below this video. Click them, go to the shop, go to the Facebook page, like, subscribe, share, hit that fucking subscribe bell so you get notified when I go live. They will be coming more often now that I'm settled and in place. Hopefully we're going to get back to doing them once a week. And I will see you all next time I see you. Good night.